Hey guys, ArchieLuxury here. And thank God we got comments working. Everything is back to normal today. Back to normal. And hey, we're getting everything under control here. Let's get a few guests. I'm going to send a few invites out. Goldberg, we want Goldberg on. Goldberg is the soul of the program, the dog training soul. Let's get Aussie expat on. I'd love to get Bear on, but I don't think he's coming back. He just said to me, it's poisonous, the trolls, it's just how it goes there. Let's have a look here. Doc BBW, send him an invite. Someone to Clivers as well. Cliver's always good for a smoke and a joke. We love his witty one-liners. The one-liners from Clivers. That's what we like. What else are we going to invite here? Got heaps of people we could invite, but we can invite Nick. We had Nick on the other day. New Zealand guy who used to work for an AD, answering Rolex questions. Let's have a look there. So we've had a fairly good little introduction. How are we going here? Let's have a look. Just having a look and seeing how are we going. Okay, Nick just says he's off to the dentist. He'd rather have root canal than come on the stream. I do understand how he is feeling. Okay, got this Jack Hackett guy. What the fuck does he want? See, I don't honestly find him funny. I think he's a cunt. He won't tell us anything. Let's see, I'll just talk to him quickly. New guy. I just wanted... He's gone. Look at that. He's come on. Now he's gone. Look at that. Coward. He's a fucking coward. And to be honest with you, he won't tell us anything about him. But what do you say to people like that? Just fucking pain in the asses. I don't know what you say, really. They are the just real fucking annoying fuckers. That's what they are. They just got no class, no nothing. They're just fucking hard work. Very fucking hard work. I'm actually looking at we've got a super chat. We do have a super chat. Sozo, 1,800 rupiah. So 1,800 rupiah. That's $28 Aussie. That's a nice. Have a super show. Thank you. Thank you so much there. So what's going on the streams? Well, let me tell you what is going on the streams. Well, I've really, as I was saying the other day, the money's not in the business anymore. The money's not here. What's happened? Why is it gone cactus? Well, you could blame me. You know, maybe I'm a bit burnt out. Same shtick all the time. You know, just a few little things like that. And that never helps. So, same shtick. And, you know, maybe I'm also to blame because I'll be honest with you, the entertainment industry is fucking brutal. Normally, you're in a job, you can just concentrate on work. If you're doing accounting or you're doing PC support or stuff, you just sit there and you do your job. You got things you focus on, targets, things to solve, and that's it. Whereas with YouTube, it's a very different business. Entertainment is it's an art. You never realize how difficult it is until you try it. I like NATO there. What a cunt. What a fucking lousy cunt. You can't get over the fact it's not 2021 anymore. Yeah, well, why don't you just fuck off, you miserable piece of shit? Well, you got nothing better to do than leave nasty comments. No super chats. Never super chats. Just a fucking stingy cunt. As for the Luxy, no, Luxy saved the show. Look at fucking Watch Nick. How many channels did he get banned? How many times did Curly take? You've got to be careful with what you do. I've tried to rein in stupidity because we've got Goldberg on. Thank God we've got Goldberg on. Fuck me dead, Goldberg. You are a great guy.
What is it about me? I mean, I think you just got used to me. You know,
I like you a lot. I've got fun. Let me just deal with this guy quickly. I'll just tell him to fuck off.
Who is it?
And this is a guy called New Guy, Jack Hackett. So, Jack, fuck it. Hackett, fuck it. You're a bit of an opinionated cunt. Until you want to share information with us about yourself, I think your pointers and guidelines, you can just go fuck yourself.
Paul, I wrote a little poem for you.
Okay, why don't you just fuck off? Because I'm just gonna
Can I read it to you?
Lousy cunt. He's just miserable. You know what? Last thing I need is some miserable cunt.
I have an idea.
I'm actually looking at getting out of the business soon, Marky.
Well, you can't do that because we have a contract and you pay me. No, please don't forget that. Could you please tell JT how much you pay me, since he wants to know?
It's a percentage basis, okay?
He's straight up. Listen, I have an idea, Mr.
Mark's on a 75% contract. Everything over 100 US a month is Mark's.
There you have it. Boy, it's not, you know what? It's times are tough, guys. It's hard. Things have gone pear-shaped. You need to up those super chats, guys, so I can afford
say one thing, Mark. What I am going to do is, now that the money's considerably down on before, I'm not going to take shit from cunts, smart-ass cunts hiding behind avatars who want to give advice but won't say anything about themselves. That fuck it guy, Jack fuck it.
Yeah.
He I asked him, what line of work are you in? He goes, it's none of your business. Well, if it's none of my business, why don't you just fuck off then with your opinions?
Okay, listen, you know how you hate ideas?
I don't hate ideas. Okay, let's just clarify that. But
yeah, let's do that. Let's clarify that.
Let me tell you something. Years ago, I had this guy. Yeah. He actually was local to me. He had a gold sub as well, believe it or not.
Did he?
And we got a super chat, Davey Small, $10 for some of Mark's percentage.
Nice.
There you go.
So wait a minute. How much of that do I get? I think really, guys, just so you know, the only thing that I get out of this is, like twice a year, Archie will send a toy to Satan's Kitten, and that keeps Satan's Kitten happy to have me on the show. Otherwise, he'd be fussing that I was spending all this time.
No idea how much the postage is on these toys I send to you.
He always says to me, the postage costs more than the toy. He always, he's got to make a point about this. But we do appreciate it. We do. And now we have a $2 super chat from JT.
JT, $2. How much to hear New Guy's poem? I want $20.
$20. Okay, look, tell me why you hate ideas, because I have a couple that are very good and very easy, which is the key to giving Archie Luxury an idea. It has to be easy, and I know this, but tell me why you hate ideas, even if they're easy, before I tell you my ideas.
Okay, the problem with ideas is, Mark, I have to do something called work.
No, this will require no work.
And I had a guy who said, hey, I'll set up a group on Facebook. I'll monitor it. I'll do it all.
Yes.
He did it for about 3 weeks. Then he said, "Look, I had enough of this," and he abandoned me with this fucking thing.
Okay, wait.
And
Could you repeat that thing about work? The reason you don't like ideas is because what?
because legacy, I have to clean up the mess after it fails. And
in other words, you don't like ideas.
The new guy, just tell the new guy. Well, I don't know why you keep jumping on. I don't fucking want to listen to anything out of your fucking mouth.
Why do you?
You're a fucking vile little cunt, and I just don't need you on my show. I'm not making the money anymore, so I'm not going to put up with your
anime toys,
crap.
manga toys, or
nasty pommy cunt. You're a nasty pommy cunt. So what the fuck do I want? There's nothing you could give me besides money that I want. Okay,
there's nothing.
There's nothing you could give me.
That's fair enough.
There's nothing I want from you besides money. Okay.
Okay. Look. Okay. Can I please?
I don't know why you keep coming on. Well, why keep coming on? I don't really want you here.
Okay, I won't come on again, but just to tell you.
You know, he doesn't get to tell anybody anything. Listen, here's my. You can come back in a second, new guy. You come back in a second. But Archie, let me tell you if I have a zero work idea, would you at least entertain it? If it's zero fucking work for you.
Sure. Let's have a try.
All right. Anybody who wants to come onto this show who isn't a regular that you know, will not be admitted unless the camera is turned on. Period. End of story. So we let Chief Tit in, even if he's got. Oh, is that your schoolgirl outfit? I mean, look at you. You look like you're all ready to make a porno. A porn.
Shut up! I want to hear this idea for Arch. Go ahead.
Well, my idea is that you know, like the trolls, like HR, any of these guys, you know, that they are all troublemaking trolls. They will not be admitted into the studio unless they have their camera on. And then, you know, eventually they can turn it off and become a regular, but nobody gets to give you shit with the camera off. You just won't let them in. And you have complete.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's run with that.
Zero fucking work for you. So, new guy, come on back, but your camera's got to be on. HR, come on in. Your fucking camera's got to be on. Now, the regulars, people who you know, if they're having a bad, you know, day, Chief Tit, for example. Let's say he's in his GIMP suit and he doesn't have time to change out of it. And he wants to turn off his camera. Okay, fine, because you know who he is.
My GIMP
There we go. Kings B217. $20.
$20? Is that a screamer or not?
Fist.
$20.
Fist. $20. What I want? Oh, no scream. Okay, good.
No, we listen. I mean, we do say $20. You know, we do make a dramatic announcement for anything over 10, but between $10 and $49, it's simply a dramatic announcement. At 50 plus,
oh my God!
I use the vocal cords that the gay gods gave me.
You sick fuck. Which
I'm
watch
not the one with the gimp suit, you fuckwit.
Which watch are you got on today, you dick?
Today it's a simple OP41 in bright blue.
Oh, that's very beautiful. Nice. That's actually really 39. Is that a 39 or
no? 41 OP41.
Oh, the new indices.
It's not the look. It's not the 1-2. It's the 1-1 or whatever.
Can you turn the side? Chief Tit wanted to see the side angle.
It's very nice, isn't it? Do you like those Arch, or are they a bit boring?
No, I really like that. I like the. I mean, there's no point getting that with a. You want to get a nice dial. That's the whole thing about that watch is the dial.
Look, here's the point of this watch. This watch is the cheapest entry level, but it's a modern Rolex. And here's the thing. It's every bit of Rolex. It's very rare that the entry level to any brand is completely emblematic and perfectly represents the entire brand.
Well, I like that.
And that's what stuff does. Like the cheapest Breitlings are fucking plastic, and they're not really representative of any of the icons in that range. You have to get the right Breitling, but you can buy any fucking Rolex, including the cheapest one, and it's clearly, obviously, a Rolex with all the right positioning, all the right moves, easy link, perfect bracelets, fucking perfect.
Sounds like he's trying to sell it. Super chat.
Hey, don't take
Rolex collector $2. What's next?
Social
Stainless steel
Security.
numbers, Mark. So well, that's
Or
no,
is
that's
that
actually
Social
Mark's
Security?
suggestion. I actually quite like Mark's suggestion. They don't like your idea there. They're all angry about it. Oh, they're up
Well,
in
of
arms.
course they are, because I don't know if you know this, but your entire audience is populated by, by trolls who enjoy watching you get roasted. But if these fucking guys want to pay $50 to let HR come on here, camera off, and roast your ass, well, okay, fine, but why should you do it for free?
Good point.
What have you got on? What have you got on, Arch?
Hey, I got some sad news today, okay? So I'm wearing my Explorer.
Yeah.
However, I wanted, how you have a thing called a reverse mortgage?
Oh no, you've taken money out of the HELOC.
Here we go. Yeah.
I think you should do something called a reverse unboxing.
You're putting it back in the box?
Oh no.
The Breguet is going?
It's going.
Yep.
He's smelling it for the last time.
The money was transferred last night, and I was going to do a reverse unboxing.
Have you considered licking it goodbye?
It's kind of sad, I look. The reason I'm selling. Let me tell you, the reason I'm selling it is.
Well, which one is it? First of all, is that the enamel?
It's the enamel.
Finally going? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got I actually had two punters at the end who wanted it, and I said to both, one of them, Raphael, I think he's a bit of no, he's okay. He's been on the show before, but he's just very hard to pin. I said, mate, can you put a deposit? Oh no, let me think about it over the weekend. And someone else came along, and I said, mate, I got someone else who's already expressed interest. They're thinking about it. You $1, and it's yours. And I was just going to see him today for lunch, and presto, the money's been transferred.
Oh god. So what? So go on, do it. Fucking hell. You got a super chat, by the way. I'm not sure how accurate that super chat is.
Okay, let's have a look at it. Let's put it onto this screen here, Marky. Heritage $2 as a Techless, and I've still got one Breguet left hand.
And you own a bunch of Paddocks. You own many Paddocks.
Yes.
We are
playing. Actually, Marky, I do own a bunch. This is a reverse unboxing. So I love the way with Breguet you've got you got a blue string. This is for royalty. That's like Prince Andrew would pull the string to get servants to his quarters. And look at this. I'll show you something with the paperwork. This is how good this piece is. I'll show you. So this is the swath of papers. So what do we got here?
Tells you it's old.
We've got the original certificate. I'll show you this. It's not actually, Marky, this is actually not that old. Look at this.
Because now they either give you they just give you a QR code instead of a book.
15th of October, 2022. That's when it was sold from Swiss Concept.
There you go, on Pitt Street.
Okay.
On Pitt Street.
That tells you. Okay, that's the.
Do we know who the original schmuck was who put out full retail for this on Pitt Street?
It's beautiful watch. And then I'll tell you, you've got the instruction booklet.
In case you don't know how to wind a watch. Chief did
There's
those.
there's a letter of recommendation in that box from Napoleon Bonaparte himself from when he had his breakfast. You know that, don't you? The original one.
And a lock of his hair. Because they sell so few watches that you know what? Next year they're actually having to go to puberty.
It's even got, you know how people are saying you can put your name in the archives?
Yes.
This is your chance. Corporate this is to put your name in the Breguet archive.
Can you imagine Satan DeVille being entered into the corporate archives? What do you? Could you
So
do
your name
that?
appears next to Napoleon Bonaparte, therefore in the corporate archive.
Could Satan DeVille fill that out, please?
Yeah, so it's pretty clever. Yeah, so I've got to say this. That's pretty damn clever stuff. So it's all set to go.
Okay.
You can register your name in the archives.
People keep saying you don't have any breguets left. You do have a breguet. You still got the
tradition.
Super chat.
$2 Huracan. How do you feel plastics collection is better than yours? Hey, watches is a personal thing. I'm very honest. If things are not doing well financially, you need to sell them. You need to sell them. Just putting that back all in. That's actually the pouch. Your name in the Breguet records. That's the pouch to fill out.
Well, are you gonna put your name in the record?
And the new guy can do that. I never got around to it.
You could do it.
So
now.
the watch itself. How is that? Look at that.
Wouldn't it be funny if you dropped the box and a spring flew out of that thing?
It's a beautiful dress watch. There's no doubt about it.
What's the watch? What is it?
Cartier. Look at that.
Darling, Cartier. Blue dial.
Santos, darling, Santos.
Yeah, I have that one in green dial.
Mm.
That's the one with the date, right? The large, it has the date.
No, this is the medium, no doubt.
I got the large because I have a manly wrist.
Well, that's the thing. You're such a man, you know?
Well, true that. I'm not the one with the gimp suit after all. It looks like mommy dressed you up like a little schoolboy today. Are you wearing short pants? Right. You have short pants on, right?
Yeah, that's right. Like in school.
Like a little Catholic boy.
You know, when I was young, the first, 6 or 7 years, from kindergarten to year 6.
By the way, real quick, sorry to interrupt.
Jacket, the tie, and a little cap.
Look, quickly, this is how Archie examines his penis. Just wanted to make sure you all...
Yeah, I was just checking something there. That's just making sure the number matches.
That's how Archie checks himself for STDs.
I never actually checked the number against the...
He puts the loop on, so he... 9 times.
Yeah, that's the same.
9 times enlargement.
There we go.
Super chat.
Yeah, that's the number.
Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. MT85, $2. Rip the Band-Aid off. Sell everything. Look,
Dirk Diggler.
We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes.
So vicious, so nasty. These guys are so mean and nasty. So nasty. So fucking mean and nasty. You might be right. We'll see.
Oh, look at that Dirk Diggler.
Yes.
I predict in 6 months Mark will be yelling when $5 comes in. Look, hey, Chief Tit, can I show you something? I want to show you something. This is actually a Google does a lot with analytics and that, right?
Why do you show this? Why do you show this?
This is my revenue, right? I just want to show this to you. So there you go, 2022. So I started, this is over a certain threshold. See that threshold there?
Yes.
You see? So that was like a 4-year period.
Yep.
Then it went below that threshold. And then ever since then, it's just been vroom. It's never been up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, look, to be fair,
was it ever like that before that period?
Now, it also coincidentally coincides when you came on, so I'm going to be taking legal action against you.
I'm responsible. It's me.
I tell you what, jokes aside, Chief Tit, it'd be a lot worse if you didn't come on. Fuck, I'd be here by myself.
Liquidated
with Rancher's one-liner. Oh my God.
Oh God. Super chat.
Super
chat. This is such a beautiful watch. I'm just gonna set the time now for it. MT85. One thing I'll give you some advice. MT85, $2. When peak, what peak is when ACNC paid
80 never look
80
when 80 never calling banned me for a month for I think it was $30. And what offended me, I was so mad. But I'll tell you why I was mad. $30? You banned me for a month for $30.
Is that true?
You know what, Archie? You know what?
No, hold on. Is that actually true? Did you get banned for a month?
I can't remember. I don't think I would do it for 30.
You know what? Well,
did you get rid of Mark for $30?
Whoa. Did you just say you don't think you would?
Yeah.
Okay, I've just removed Archie from the stream. Archie, I'd like you to think.
I did. I don't think when you set the time, always.
No, you definitely did, and I want an apology now.
I apologize, Mark. I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. I was a dick. I'm
$30.
sorry. Okay.
So bad. Like 500. Okay. You know, but
Fuck, hold on. You got banned for a whole month
$30
because Archie got $30.
Yeah, this was when Archie was a bit more of a cunt than he is right now, though. To be honest, you know, he's taking his Librium. He's doing better. He's taking his medication now. Anyway, all right. Well, hold on. Let's watch Archie root a rotor. We are rooting.
He feels very guilty about it. Look at him.
He does. He's rooting a rotor.
There we go. That's I'm just saying. Just set the time. Always wind forward. That's the. I've just sold this Breguet, by the way, Aussie expat. I don't know what
then why are you trying to break it before it goes to the new guy?
Fantastic.
I'm just getting it.
Trying to break it.
Super check. Well, he's flick. He's
Automatic.
rooting
Stop
the
trying to
rotor.
break the fucker. To put it away and get it out.
He's rooting.
He's
the
just
rotor.
doing the Seiko method of winding up a watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
TFC. Who's TFC? Thinks Tim Wright makes 100,000 a year. Thoughts? That could be the case before. It's definitely not now. I can tell you that. It's definitely not the case. Who's TFC? I don't know who that is. I don't know who TFC is, but
TFC thinks Tim Wright. Who the fuck is TFC? I don't know.
Peeps. Thanks, Peeps, for your support there. That downturn started when all the satellite channels who used to be on Archie's panel started streaming on their own channel. Cunts like Tim have no more. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Oh, the franchise club. That's when the franchise club. Yeah, look, it probably is true. Yeah, but hey, you don't own these people. You've got to remember.
Well, if you think about it, Archibald,
you don't own these.
If you think about it, it all started. When did it all start, Archie? Trace it back to the root.
It's after you guys walked out.
No. Well, yes, but it's after you did something very naughty, causing us to walk out.
Yeah.
But
Then
here,
I had it was a mistake, a misunderstanding, a slight misunderstanding.
You know what? I'm so glad that we've resolved it and that we're all in love again.
It was my fault, okay? I tell you now. Aussie expat. I've just done a reverse thing. I'm delivering this after the show today. This is
nice.
Fuck, it's beautiful. Look at that rotor. Look at that 3/4 rotor.
Is it rooted? Let's see if it moves. Make sure it still moves.
I'm sure you're happier to have the money.
Now, speaking of money, Aussie expat, when are you going to buy a house? I thought I'd beat him to it.
Oh dear. Hey Archie, the houses are down 3% here in Las Vegas. When should I buy?
They're dropping. It's true.
Yeah, when should I buy?
Only 3%, like in this month, or how?
No, year over year.
Let me tell you
but
something.
the inventory is piling up.
Yeah.
Aussie, it really doesn't matter to me if you buy, don't buy. It's your choice. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect me. I wish.
The fuck is going on with you?
Who let Princess Leia onto the stream?
What's that a reference to?
Your hair.
Your fucking hair.
Really?
Really?
Did she had like the buns and everything?
Well,
like this
would you look in the fucking mirror?
It's fucking hilarious.
I'm not sure that fixed it, but that is fucking funny. I didn't notice that comment.
The cunts make me laugh. They're such cunts. They're such cunts. But you know what? The reason they're cunts is because he started them off on that. He's created these cunts, being the cult leader.
Archie.
And now he doesn't know how to control the cunts.
Oh, no, they're out of You know what? Listen, the monkeys are running the zoo. The fucking monkeys are running the zoo. This is what we've done here. Well, what he's done here, but fuck.
Princess fucking Leia.
You know what? Listen, I'm very sorry. We should not be picking on you, Archie.
That's all right. I know that I've paid very little attention to my hair. It's perfectly fine.
Oh fuck. Super chat. Arch super chat. Sorry about
Yeah,
well,
no
all right,
worries there.
first the super chat.
I'm just taking a look here.
Read the super chat. Let's start
Super
there.
chat. Here we go. Super chat.
Yes.
Hurricane, $2. Mark, pull up Doc's report comment. Well, I was just about to remove. Who gave Doc's report a wrench, for fuck's sake?
Well, do you want to look at that, or do you not want me to? You want me to put it up or
I'm
not?
just going to remove.
I think he's banning it.
Remove the wrench. And Doc's reporter, you're not welcome here. You can fuck off.
Well, Tan, I gave it I gave it a try, but I was overruled by the boss, and as you know, I'm on a very tight leash.
He's gone. There we go. He's gone.
Super chat, big one.
I still see it.
Here we go. We've got a super chat
$10.
here. Franchise Club. Hello, Hippo, Mark, Judge, Chief Tit, and chat. AD never calling, paid $250 to ban Mark for 2 months. Then AC3 made peak profits. Nelson paid $150 for VIP panel appearances till April. Mark, you're gorgeous, but clueless. Yes, there we go. Look at that.
All right, I feel a little better. I gotta say,
I'm not that cheap, you see.
I don't have that
I
good
think
a
the
memory.
whole era of paying people to be banned was like a huge mess. Like a huge mess.
Thank you for that comment, Princess. I want to lay you, because I gotta say, it did hurt my feelings. But now that I know that it was $250, I feel significantly better. But I still think it should have been at least $500. You cheap cunt. AD.
But it's a very Tim Wright inspired move. You know, anything to get
$500. $500 super chat. I'll let Archie answer this though. It's not my show.
Here we go. We've got a super chat here. Dirk Diggler, I would be a little nervous if Chief Tit was legal counsel after the lobotomy.
Technically, a lobotomy is less invasive than what he had done, right? A lobotomy, they just take a little ice pick, slide your eye over a little bit, and just wiggle it a bit. They had to use power tools.
They did. They had to detach his fucking ear, and now it's sticking out further. Can you tell, Chief Tit? Because we can.
It is a bit. Look,
that ear is crooked. It's now crooked.
It's coming back. It's slowly coming back.
Did you tell him to tug on it just a little bit to give you a little bit of a free facelift while you're at it?
It'll come off.
Aussie expert, you know what? When I saw my dad, he said, "Fuck, you look like Mickey Mouse." I said, "Thanks, man." What an asshole.
Laser beam, $5. On the list at local AD, no date sub for 40th in April. Worth the wait or go for the Pelagos Ultra? Thoughts? Oh, fuck. The sub is so much better. But you're probably
be
not
able to
going to
deliver
get
for
it.
you. No date, depending where you are. You should be able to get it.
Yeah, you'll get it. Listen, the whole Pelagos line is wonderful. So it's not that it's a shit line, but it's your 40th, man. And the watch you buy for your 40th determines like how you're going to go, straight up or lateral. You know, so it's like eating. It's why you eat pork on New Year's Eve, not chicken, because you don't want to be scratching all year long.
I think you can keep a modern sub no date for the rest of your life and be very happy. It might not be your only watch, but you'll be very happy. A Pelagos Ultra, I see you replacing it. Not immediately. I'm sure you'll love it, but it's a watch that can be replaced. Well, there's no replacement for a no date sub.
Well,
have you got access to photos if I send them to you by WhatsApp, Mark? Like to put on the screen?
Yeah. Well, no.
Aussie expat, I just sent you my graph. Aussie expat, I just sent you my graph. That's what's happened to the business, Aussie.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Yeah,
I would be buying.
You know what though, Archie? You're right back to 2020 levels, so it's not like a historic low. We're right back at 2020. You have more hair. You're thinner. Maybe not thinner.
But I mean, does it correlate to effort?
Real quick, I would like to tell Archie's cunt you cannot come in here unless you're.
The reason he can't come on is because I've banned Sammy Gregg.
Well, he can't
Sammy
come on.
ERG.
He cannot come on unless he turns on his camera.
No, yeah, but that's the reason he can't come on. It kicks him off because he's a banned guest.
Well,
so
you now have to make a whole new YouTube account and turn on your camera. Super chat.
Here we go. Hurritan, $5. AC3, you have 1.5 in your super, an investment property, and a sizable inheritance coming your way. Top 3 non-Australian countries to retire like a king.
Mm. wanna hear this.
I reckon China's
Thailand.
looking good.
Thailand.
Thailand's actually expensive now, Mark.
Well, you
They've
know,
gotten
it's certainly, yeah, no, especially with your currency, but it's cheaper than Oz, that's for sure.
I'd say Vietnam.
Yeah.
I
Cambodia.
would say, oh, a bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous.
Cambodia? Why would you say that?
Colombia.
I would say
that's
I would
dangerous.
in Asia countries.
No, he didn't say Asia. He said it
no.
could be non-Australian.
Yeah, I think Colombia is dangerous. I would say
Spain?
really. I'd agree with you. China, Vietnam, Thailand. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thailand's more than come on. Thailand's amazing. It's
You gotta
beautiful.
go to Europe, man. What are you
Very,
talking about?
been all over Europe. I would much rather go. I've been everywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
I would way rather live in Thailand than any country I've been to in Europe, which is most of them.
Yeah, but you're a sick fuck.
I
The
genuinely
weather,
like
beaches.
Spain.
Southern-
Afghanistan, Darth Vegas guys. Afghanistan.
You know, the problem, honestly, in Spain, which I speak the language and I lived there on and off since 1972.
Awesome.
But the problem there is there's only, you could go to Valencia or Malaga, but there's just very few. I wouldn't go to Barcelona anymore. They hate tourists there. And your friends are going to be entirely expat. Making local friends be a little harder there.
Just go to Greece, man. Greece
But
is great.
that's why
Greece
we
is
didn't. My
amazing.
wife and I
Greece
didn't
is
stay in
amazing.
Thailand. In Thailand, I found it was very hard to make genuine friends with Thai people. They're very friendly, but actually getting
that's true.
Malaysia was much easier.
Middle class Thais. I think that's because a lot of Thais are not really middle class.
You know what,
I was
more middle
backpacking
class.
at the time, so I'm not,
You know what? Tit's right about Greece. They have a huge expat community in Greece, and the prices are phenomenal. It's relatively safe depending on where you go,
exactly.
and food and weather, excellent.
You can live there, like it's cheaper than Australia, and you're living in Europe on the beach.
How's healthcare? access?
My friend who retired earlier than I did, although she's older than me, but she retired like 2 years previously. She retired to Turkey. And
Turkey's
she
cheap
loves it
too.
there. It's very cheap.
Istanbul's property values are going up a bit, but Vintinier clued me into Istanbul, which is an amazing
I used
city.
to watch a YouTube channel called Coach Red Pill. He retired to Ukraine. That didn't work out so well.
Not really. But
He was killed. You know that?
But like a marriage, it doesn't have to work out forever for it to be enjoyable.
Yeah, you could fuck right off. You just get out.
You can take the years it was good and enjoy those.
What are you wearing, Ozzy? What are you wearing, Ozzy? That looks great. What are you wearing? Oh, yes.
Yes,
I don't have any events or anything coming up, so there's no reason to swap out of the watch for the last week or so. And I don't know. I don't know when's the next thing I'll be doing.
Have you guys ever heard there's some auction on just now in America, like literally could even still be going on right now. And I had a couple of Rolexes at the beginning, some old vintage presidents and stuff like that. And I was sitting there on it, and I took a photo just at the end of the auction to show the prices that they just got live, right, in Australian dollars with the like the add-on. What do they call it? The
Buyer's
vendors
premium or something.
Yeah, 20%. Man, watches in America are pretty fucking expensive actually now compared to Australia.
Oh, they are. Oh no, they definitely. Chief Tit, that is. I
just sent them to you, Mark. See those photos in the WhatsApp.
You are 100% right. Even going to
the
Hong
tariffs,
Kong.
The tariffs sort of put a little bit of a buffer between the countries. The UK is like an extreme version of this, but it is true that there are price differences between the countries.
No, these are second-hand ones. This is like estate auctions and stuff of 1980s and 1990s Rolexes, right? And the sort of money that they're getting is like for sort of pieces of shit which are unseen and you've got to go and roll the dice a bit, after you pay the premium and this and that and all the other
Super
bullshit,
chat.
Yeah.
it's the same as going to a shop and buying one from a decent, reputable dealer and box and papers and everything, you know?
Archie, have a look at this at the super chat. See if you want to read it. Otherwise, I can sort of give the correct.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind that one there. G-Dow, $2. Archie, is it true Curly made Bear leave for good? No. I tell you what happened is Bear just said he's just sick of the mind fuck. That's what I spoke to. It's nothing to do with Curly. I think more watch Nick has got a few fucking screws loose in his head. Serious mental illness. He's the only watch Nick. The only ally you had in the Archieverse was Bear, and you went and attacked his wife. Dumb move. But Curly, look, I made a lot of money with Curly. I'm not upset, but hey, those days are over. Okay? Simple as that. By the way, Aussie expat, you were cutting up that bacon the other day. I had to go to my specialty butcher the other day and get smoked aged bacon.
Nice.
One CH1.
One chuff.
Swiss franc.
That's
One chuff.
$2 Aussie. Super sticker.
Super sticker.
Where you are. Thank you, where you are. It all helps. Let me say to you, Aussie expat, whether you buy a house or not, it's your choice. But seriously,
I've been battling snoring recently, or sleep apnea.
The battle of the snore. Did you try?
And I realize I'm almost constantly congested, one nostril or the other. And I was asking ChatGPT, and it said it could be the fact that I live in Las Vegas, the dry air and the particulate and stuff like that.
Do you have a swamp cooler in your house?
No.
Well, put in a humidifier in your room at night.
I'll try. Yeah, we do have a humidifier. I'll give it a shot.
You put in an ultrasonic humidifier.
There could be reason to leave this place sooner than I anticipated, because I shouldn't go on for too long with such a condition.
He's fucking right off.
You would also go. Would you ever go to like Missouri, somewhere down south? You can get amazing
humidity disease.
Remember,
I've never been, so I wouldn't know. I tell you where I would like. On the road trip I did last year, I really liked Montana. Montana was beautiful, and it surprised me as to how good the food was there.
You need a ranch.
Right, but man, if you look at the property prices in Montana, holy crap!
Well, because
like,
the rich
I was in an Airbnb that sold like 7 years ago for like $200,000 for this huge property. Now it's like 1.9 million. It's absolutely insane.
Super
chat. Hurritan Curly has agreed to do an Ask Me Anything with ArchieLuxury on the dungeon after this show to help promote super chats, but Archie must attend for questions.
I have so many questions. When is the last time he was pegged? How
cross-examination, not questions.
Can I treat the witness hostile? Was he embarrassed to disrobe in gym class in junior high school? Did he have late puberty? Is that why he's so angry? I have so many questions.
Actually, Pavel is right. I can't really leave Las Vegas. I don't want to go to a state that charges income tax.
Just throw a humidifier in your bedroom, and in a week you'll see if it's better or not.
Yeah. But I'll give it a shot. Doesn't help that both of my kids got sick this week, and I think I'm sort of battling a mild version of what they got.
Yeah, kids are like petri dishes. I feel like they should live in giant, habit trails, like for gerbils, where all the air is just vented to the outside until they're like, 14, by which time they have an immune system.
It would help.
Thank you so much, Mikey, for glossing over that super chat there with Hurritan. I don't want to answer it either. Just keep going.
Super chat.
Topic. Black Cat 997, $5. I'm in Vegas. Wake up suddenly with a dry throat, probably snoring like crazy.
In Las Vegas, I used to feel my eyeballs, the moisture getting sucked out of my eyeballs in Las Vegas.
Right. So Black Cat, I recommend the app Snore Lab. Snore Lab. So I was using the Galaxy Watch to track snoring, but Snore Lab is even better, and it's free.
Now, is there
It's really good.
snoring on Skylab, where apparently you went to after the Force was no longer with you? You know,
In zero G, my sinuses have less trouble.
After you defeated the Death Star, Princess, I want to lay you know, did you go to Skylab?
Fantastic.
Oh, you guys.
So anyhow, I got to tell you, the reason I'm getting rid of that Breguet there is because unemployed people don't really need fancy dress watches, do they?
Right.
But
right.
I'm sorry, you've been unemployed for the last 15 years.
You know, I've sold 2 watches now, and I have not noticed the money.
I did because it just goes into the general funds. Like the only way. Okay, that's such a good point. If I sell a watch and I just throw the money into my checking or savings account, it's like gone. I should open a new account, which is just like watch money, and it comes out and goes in from only that account, right?
Right.
If it goes into consolidated revenue, it's fucked.
I've actually got a travel card with my bank. I've got 19 million dong in it.
You know, that is a lot more dong than I've ever seen in my life, Archie.
I knew he'd say something.
You finally beat me, and I've been to Vietnam. Super chat.
Yankee Doodle, $2. What's the best dating app to use in Vietnam?
By the way, guys, that's like $200.
Look, I not sure, but people have mentioned Date in Asia is always that's a freebie. And the other one for Vietnam is Vietnam Cupid. That's probably the 2 best dating apps.
I mean, I think it's amazing that you could just roll them trippingly off the tongue. You knew what they were.
I'm very happily married, but I also wish that I was a passport bro too.
Actually, how did you know that straight away like that, Arch?
Oh, that's because I've known people who've gone there for that reason.
Oh yeah.
And
really?
Date in Asia is a good freebie. And then you've got the other good one is Vietnam Cupid. But I must tell you, it's the market is very tough market for a lot of things. It is tough.
Nobody wants a dress watches are out. People have been working from home for so long now. I mean, I know they're going back to the office, but
they're so beautiful. But a nice look. Your dress watch is your gold sub, Marky.
Yeah, I suppose, or or anything on a Jubilee. But at the end of the day, people. I'm old, as you people know, and
I saw a Genesis GV70 drive past me today.
They're pretty.
It is very nice shape, and they always have. They seem to have really cool colors. The colors are just not just standard, colors. They're actually really thought out. They're like a lot of these premium makers. They have beautiful colors.
They do catch the eye.
They look nicer than the current lineup of Bentley. I'll tell you that.
Funny is, I just noticed one for the last 3, 4, 5 years. If a Genesis went past me, I noticed it and looked to see what it was.
Are they expensive here?
Who makes Genesis?
Are they expensive?
I don't think
Are they
they're.
expensive?
No, well, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. I wouldn't like Genesis is expensive. I think they're overpriced, Chief Tit.
Yeah, especially if you take into depreciation, like it's not.
What, over 100 grand? What sort of money?
No, well, look. Here's what I can tell you.
Depends which model. Like they had a sedan which was comparable to the 3 Series. It was about 70 grand. Still a lot of money.
I think they've got a model that's very comparable to an S-Class.
The depreciation's bad on the BMW. You wait till you get a Genesis and you're handed depreciation in a doggy bag.
No, it's not that bad.
My one.
Aussie expat. How come?
Let's pull up the data. Let's take a quick
When you
look.
say the data, what data? They
depreciation data. I'll show you. I'll pull it up.
They are terrible. Let me tell you that. Terrible.
Well, all luxury cars are
BMW is at least wanted. BMW, Mercedes, Audi is wanted.
They're all terrible.
Genesis secondhand. It's a niche market. They're going to do the same thing that happened to Infinity in Australia.
It's
They pulled out.
depreciation.
You remember Infinity, Chief Tit?
Yeah, I remember Infinity.
Its depreciation is no worse than any other luxury brand, and my one.
No,
is
no,
the
that's not
most-
true. I mean,
Well, look at-
we can look at the data. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I'll pull
Go
it
ahead.
up.
Like is it more than $100,000 for something
Tits,
like
I'm
the one
trying to
that
give you the
Archie
price.
got?
I'm trying to give you the fucking price, but nobody will let me. My
In
one,
Australia, you fuckwit. Not
all
here.
you have to just
Yeah.
convert the fucking dollars. My one
No, it's not
is
the
the
fucking same thing. You guys get them cheap over there.
okay. Well, then look it up. Go to autotrader.com.au and figure it out, asshole.
But no, pull up my. I've got the screen. So there's this fantastic website, Car Edge, and they track long-term and brand level depreciation.
Car Edge is done by Zach Shefsky and his father.
Oh, cool.
Zach.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
oh. Okay, I knew he pushed it, but I didn't know they created it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, it's their website, their channel. His dad
Do
was.
you want to pull it up, Arch? It's like I've got a share screen down there.
Share screen, share screen.
Sure, put it up. I only allow you to share screens if the narrative goes my way. You know that, don't you?
I don't know if you'll like it. No, no, no.
Look at that. That's a hell of a
dear.
depreciation line we just saw right there.
There we go.
Okay.
So this is Car Edge's 5 years after 5 years of ownership.
Yes.
We can do 7, we can do 3, but it doesn't change too much.
All right.
And the worst brand is Maserati for 24% residual value after 5 years.
My Genesis is better than Infinity.
Yeah, but it is worse than BMW. So Archie showed the screen.
Where is it?
It's 1.5% worse.
Well, that's not very much.
But
So,
it
Mark,
is
which one's
something.
Which one's your one again?
See, the thing you got to remember is Genesis in America actually has a really good footing. In Australia, see, we're only a population of 30 million people. We don't have the ability to keep these brands going. You know, that's the problem. They got to get the economy of scales happening.
So you see Mercedes here, it's actually doing, pretty well. What the other thing to look at is actually cost of ownership.
The other thing is too, this is skewed because a BMW 7 Series is terrible, whereas something like an X3 is
Mark,
not
which one's
terrible.
your car? What model have you got?
Look at your WhatsApp, you fuckwit. You should have never taught me that word, fuckwit.
He sent me.
I just WhatsApped you all the details so that you can do some calculations.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So this doesn't break down between luxury and non-luxury, but they do have price categories as well. What's interesting is that Toyota doesn't end up being number one. 5-year cost of ownership is actually led by Fiat, but I think this is because Fiat doesn't make any very expensive cars.
I'll tell you what, though, I have a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, and for the first, I forget how many years, all the maintenance is prepaid as part of the purchase price, not as an additional addendum. So I'm pretty happy with my deal. Also because I got like a stupid amount of money off on it, which was like weird. I just caught that dealer on the right day.
But check this out, like it all tracks pretty well until you get to Maserati and Bentley. All of a sudden you go from this 100,000 range set by Land Rover, which is horrible, but it goes to 166 for Maserati and then 252
if only
for
you
Bentley.
could buy a 5-year-old one and not get like fucked on the maintenance, then it would be kind of fun, to dabble in those used ones.
Potentially.
Would you like a Bentley, Mark? A Bentaygo?
Let me tell you what, my ex-father-in-law bought like a $200,000 Bentley for 45 grand, 12 cylinders, convertible. It was only 8 years old. It was beautiful.
Yes.
8 years old, and it went from like $180,000 down to like somewhere between 45 and 55. I forget.
How does the story end? Can you explain that to us?
Sure, he got Alzheimer's. That's how it ended. He couldn't drive it.
No, but was the car garbage or how did it
No, he had very few problems with that car. Now, I'm sure he got lucky, but also he had it inspected. Like he had a guy, because he would buy and sell used Rolls Royces. He used to carry a bottle of Dom Perignon. And do you remember that commercial? Have you got any Grey Poupon? So people said that to him so often because he was driving a Rolls. He was a lawyer, just like Chief Tit, a litigator. And what he did was he filled the center console with those miniatures of Grey Poupon. So whenever anybody would say that, he would just reach in and hand them a Grey Poupon. Funny man. Great guy. Great.
What is Grey Poupon? Can I ask you that? What is it?
It's a fancy mustard. It's a fancy Frenchy sounding mustard, you know. So and the commercial in the United States was, you should look it up on YouTube. 2 Rolls Royces pull.
I know, I've seen it. Yeah.
So excuse me, so if you're going to Grey Poupon, because they're all eating their snacks because the chauffeur's driving
In the back.
and they've got their charcuterie board in the back, you know.
Yeah.
The Dijon mustard, Davey says. It's a fancy Dijon mustard made probably in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but it's you know, fancy.
Aussie expat really hates Maseratis, don't you? You really hate them, don't you?
I didn't I did pull this up, but
No, but you always talk about them. It's like you got a bee in your bonnet.
I got to
Let's have a
tell
look
you,
at that bonnet.
Maserati is one of the.
There's the bonnet.
You got to understand Maserati. It's not about getting from A to B.
Yeah. Because you often can't. But he's right. It's not about that.
yeah, for luxury brand, Maserati doesn't end up on the maintenance side. Where is it? Not even listed. People don't even bother maintaining them.
No, because you can't get it to the garage. That's the problem.
Yes, you just got to give up. No, I'm dead serious. For some reason, Maserati isn't even in this list.
So
I don't even understand. Most expensive brand to maintain after 5 years. They got BMW. It says 5,000 per year.
I think that's its 5-year maintenance cost. Actually,
See, I think that seems very, very low. I wish would have kept mine if it was that low. If it was that low, I would have kept it.
I wouldn't
Even
bother
in
with the
US
warranty.
dollars, that is cheap.
That
A
is
Yeah.
Bentley for 12 grand? Hey, I'm scared of $50,000 bills, not 12 grand. over
I
5
think
years.
this may include the warranty.
I don't think he's banned, guys. I
May
think
include
he's
the
not.
warranty.
I think he's just been abused here, but he's not. Archie, HR, you didn't ban HR, did you?
No.
I didn't think so.
In Australia, the cost of the additional warranty every year was around about $2,200
Right.
for Porsche. For Porsche, that is. For Porsche Cayenne.
Well,
So
I drove one, and I got to tell you, that fucking thing would go through tires almost every year.
Really?
Porsche,
1 year out of a set of tires. Yes, and I
Absolutely.
didn't. And the guy, you know, I complained, you know, and you don't want to buy tires at your discount tire place. You got to buy them at the dealer. Otherwise, every time something goes wrong, they're going to blame the fucking tire. So I
I
asked
told
the
you,
guy.
I'll put the 4-wheel drive ones on.
I bitched at the guy once. I'm like, why do these fucking tires not last? And he laughed and he goes, sir, it's a Porsche and you drive it like a Porsche.
Mhm.
I was like, okay.
Don't they have warranties for the tires?
Well,
That's
all
a
I can say
consumable.
is
It's wear and tear. It's called wear and tear, and it's a consumable. Okay?
No,
owner
but-
abuse.
You
Owner
think these
abuse.
car companies are dumb? Aussie expat. These are people who have bought their own house, Aussie expat. Okay?
See? Drip Fit
Okay.
knows exactly what I'm talking about. And that was the least of it. I mean, on top of it, okay, you're not going to take your Cayenne to you know, the lube monkey place where they're going to change your oil in 10 minutes. Because again, if anything goes wrong, the dealer's going to say, well, they put the cap on wrong. Or,
I've got an answer to it because it's what I did. You go and put a pair of
Better an
Pirelli
independent.
Scorpions. You know those Scorpions, the off-road tires? They're the best. Put those on a fucking Cayenne and you'll never look back. You get 40,000 kilometers out of it. I'm serious.
yeah, and then when your
They're the-
suspension goes out, they'll say, it's because you put all-terrain tires on it.
Well, it's been on there for fucking 7 years now.
Well,
No
that's good.
problem
Why
at
are
all.
you driving such an old car, sir? May I remind you you're employed?
I love it.
All right, that's cool.
I'm not one of these people that has to fucking, you go through and then you finish paying it off and then you go buy another one.
That's why I
fucking
love that's the way I am with my cars. I don't, you know, Archie berated me for years when I traded in a Porsche for a Ford Exploder. He called it the Explorer, and for years I took shit for
But
buying an Exploder, but
do
I
you-
liked it. I liked
Do you
it.
Just
genuinely really like having the new car? I mean, doesn't that wear off after a month?
No, for me it lasts. It depends on the car, but you know it does last a while. But it's like a fucking watch. There's definitely a honeymoon period, and then you spend years on YouTube researching new cars. You know, it's a bad habit.
Right.
I have to
Can I
learn
ask
to
you
be
a
more
question?
like you and just
Can I
buy
ask you
my
something?
shit box and love it.
Can I ask you something? I'm desperate to ask it because they don't have them here. that new Ford Bronco in America. What's that?
It's cool. It's pretty. I
It's
do like.
super popular.
Yeah.
It's super popular. Like Jeeps used to be around a lot, and on car edge, Jeeps used to be the
Atlanta.
lowest depreciating
Fuck.
vehicle.
They are
Now
torpedoing.
everyone switched to Broncos.
Tell me about the Bronco.
No, I'm telling you, like the market
Nice-
that the
nice in the flesh.
I haven't driven.
I've
one,
never been inside one.
but you see them all over the road.
Yeah.
Very
Archie, have you
popular.
seen that new Bronco? Have you seen it?
Listen, I had a
You know
Bronco.
that guy, he's got one. You
in
know,
the
you know
80s.
what's his name? Jay Anthony's got one.
Does he? Cool.
Have you the new one?
I had one in the
They're fucking
80s.
hot.
Yeah,
but these
they're
new
very,
ones
they're
are-
retro.
they're
They're
beautiful.
retro. They're
They're
retro
They're
design.
retro, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
my daughter tried to buy one about a year and a half ago, and they were going a little over MSRP. So she's like, "Fuck it." She switched to something else. But for a while there, I don't know about now, but for a while they were actually, there was an addendum on top because they were in short supply
Yes.
and high demand.
Yeah.
So the
You can't even get them.
dealerships.
They don't sell them here. I don't know why they haven't fucking released it. It's such a
Well, there's no evidence that they would do well in Australia because I mean, how many Jeep Wranglers do you see rolling around in Australia?
a lot.
Really?
I do.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Listen, you guys. I have a
Fair
friend
enough.
I have a friend in Melbourne, and he was
Would
here.
you
in the
ever buy
States.
a Jeep Wrangler? That's one of the most. They're owned by that company, Stellantis.
Stellantis, yeah. I know.
Stellantis.
They
You-
own
you know,
Maserati
I
and
have-
Fiat,
Aside
right?
from the
They
Toyota
got
Camry,
no
you know what?
idea on quality.
I
Yeah,
had
you know,
one.
but aside from the Camry, the most likely car that a multimillionaire has in America is the Wrangler.
The Wrangler drives like a school bus. I
does.
bought it. I kept it 11 months, and then I couldn't fucking take it anymore. It was like it has no suspension. You know, it was.
But
It
it's
was
a
truly
There's
special-
no
awesome.
driving dynamics at all. It's just
But listen, I want to tell you real quick. Listen up, tits. This is for you. I have a buddy who lives in Melbourne. He was here in the States for a conference. He enters a raffle at the conference that we were all at, and he won a red '57 Chevy.
Wow.
And so he was offered one of two things: $50,000 cash or the car, because you know he was from Australia, so they offered to buy him out of the car.
Yeah.
He put that car on a fucking boat and brought it to Melbourne. And now, mind you, he had huge import taxes, you know, when he got there. But because the car was free, all he had to pay was that shipping and the import duty. So I'm saying you could bring over a Bronco if you wanted.
But we're right-hand drive. That's the problem.
You can. It's not illegal to have your drive on the wrong side. It's
Yeah,
illegal
it's
to drive on the
annoying.
wrong side of the road.
It's
I
annoying.
know, but it's not
It's
pleasant.
fucking annoying.
Well, if it's annoying,
Because
buy
constantly
one.
driving in the fucking gutter,
If it's
right?
annoying,
And
see if
everybody
they-
else is in the middle of the road. You're in the next to the fucking
see if they sell
footpath.
them in. Do they sell
You
them
know
in the
what I
UK? Maybe they have them in the UK. Look and see if there's a UK version. Then you buy.
You get a
that.
rusty one. That's the one with the big rust holes in it.
Got an answer
I
for
tell you,
it.
it is fucking beautiful. When they take the panels off and it's sort of semi-convertible, oh my God, it's fantastic.
Aussie expat ordered one from England just so he could fill it with meat pies.
Look, you know, I've got a Jeep Grand Cherokee, an old one.
I
And I
had
use
many
it-
of those. I had 10 of those, like a bunch of
I
those.
only use-
Grand
I don't use
Cherokees are cool.
it. That's only to go out shooting and to go hunting and all that sort of shit. And it's perfect for that. It's the Overlander. It's got all the under tray stuff. It's absolutely magnificent.
$20 from Terry Bolton.
Terry Boston, $20. Sir Chesterfield, can I join, please, Sir Chesterfield? I went shopping today at Dillard's department store in their home state of Arkansas. Beautiful merchandise, almost like Harrods. I bought a Tudor 20,
Wow.
20, what's he saying? Fully serviced two-tone, 2013, fully serviced. Sure, jump on, show us.
Here's the link,
Wow.
the link. There's the link for Terry Bolton. Calling Terry Bolton. Super chat.
MT85, $2. Bannon HR from Stream is soy after Nelson.
He's not banned.
He's not banned. Let me just check there. I don't
I
think
don't
he's
think he's
banned.
banned. I think he just got his tits. I think he got his tits caught in the ringer. He got his little.
Okay, I'll
feelings
just make
hurt.
sure nobody's banned on StreamYard, okay? Nobody is banned on StreamYard.
Yeah, listen. He just got his penis caught in the washing machine. He got his feelings hurt.
How the fuck can you turn that comment into something gay? Only you could do that.
What did I say that's gay? Listen,
I can't get
counselor.
onto StreamYard and you're thinking about his dick somehow.
You know what? Calling something a fact does not make it a fact. Support your case. Go ahead.
You just talked about dicks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So every time you go to the urologist, you're having a gay experience? Every time you get a finger up your ass,
you did it again. You did it again.
You're enjoying it?
You did it again.
Gay experience? If this, then that. So you want to settle this case out of court, or you want to put this in front of a fucking jury?
Look, Matt. Look at Matt at the bottom. See what he said just now. See?
Don't be a fuckwit.
Hey, Arch, I'm going to McDonald's after this, and I'm going to be eating the Big Arch. The Big Arch.
Can I have the El Maco?
Wait a minute. You're afraid of fucking chemicals. You're one of these looks maxers who wants to live forever, and you're going to eat a Big Arch?
I go to McDonald's quite often, honestly.
Do you get a Princess Leia discount? Do you get a Star Wars Princess Leia?
How's the cholesterol?
Do they have the El Maco?
Cholesterol's okay. Sorry?
Is El Maco a burger there now? Maco.
No.
You don't have that?
They're doing the Big Arch at the moment. It's 1,000 calories in a burger.
1,000 calories.
Yeah.
Archie needs 3 of those in order to just get through lunch.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get one and then I'm gonna cut it in half and share it with my wife.
I've just made sure he's not banned. He's not banned, MT85.
I didn't think so, guys. Listen, sometimes we'll kick someone off if they're being too much of a twat. But that's like
really
that's just
ban
for
them.
now. Yeah, that's not a ban.
You're going to be shitting like a horse in about half an hour.
I'm just saying that HR, he got his little feeling hurt. I think that's all it is. The McRib, there was a lawsuit that said the McRib had no ribs in it, but then it turned out it had 2% real rib meat.
2%?
I don't know what the percentage was, but it has.
What the fuck is the rest of it?
It's just a pork product. It's not a
science. It's a science project. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
But I still will get a McRib when they come out. I still will, but I'll only get like maybe just one during the season. It's not really my favorite.
Hello.
Because I have the keys, JT. So
how are you doing?
What's happening? I can see it. That's why. That's how I know.
Hey,
Terry.
Talk to us.
Show us the watch, Terry.
Well, I didn't get the watch yet. It's got to come, on the airplane over here, but it's actually. So here's the thing. But I think Archie is familiar with that piece, if I'm not wrong. And I think he knows which one I'm talking about. It's a 38 mil. It's almost like a Datejust, but it's like the one that they had, I'd say probably like early millennium. And it's got the fluted bezel. It's 18 karat gold from what I've seen. And it has the silver linen dial, if you're familiar with that piece. And it has the oyster case. And it just said it had a bunch of work done to it, And he was budged on the price. He had it listed for $1,255.95. I offered him $900 and he accepted it. It's coming and it'll be here around the 17th of March. So.
Hey, Tits, have a look at your WhatsApp.
Holy fucking shit, man.
I just wanted to see your face when you saw that. Well,
Christ almighty.
Would you lick that? So what it is, guys. So listen, I showed Tit what's underneath the band. That's a bandage. I showed Tits what's underneath the bandage.
Oh.
I had to have a little surgery. I had a little surgery yesterday.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you okay, Marky?
Yeah. Well, it worked out okay, but I'll tell you, it was so.
Where have you been sticking that toe?
Okay, guys, look, I'll be brief because I'm long-winded. I'm going to be brief. First time in my life I ever got an ingrown toenail. I didn't know what it was. All I knew is that I was fucking crippled.
Oh, you got to cut the V. You got to cut a V in the middle. The V. Did you try the V?
No, let me just explain to you. It was too late for me to do anything. All I know is that the pain on a 10 scale was hitting 7s and 8s. I mean, like crippling pain. And then so I go to the podiatrist and she says I got to stick a couple of needles deep into the into the toe, kill the I know, right? So basically, it was a nerve block, and I said, you know what? I need a week to mentally. She goes, good, because we need to. It'll take a week to schedule. So anyway, I spend all week like, because I have a lot of pain, and now they want to stick a fucking giant needle in it. I didn't even feel the needle. Didn't even barely. This woman is a genius. And then Tits, what you saw, the nasty one you saw was what she did, which was she had to like use a scalpel and cut it out. And then she put a chemical down, which kills the nail, but only in that area, so it can't curl under again. Anyway.
Oh, that's so clever. They've got all these chemicals.
Yeah, so I'm no longer.
And you hate Big Pharma. And you hate Big Pharma.
No, that's not me. I love Big Pharma. Give me a pill. In fact, I took a fucking nerve pill on my way to the doctor.
I'm getting a glass of water. I'll be back. 1 minute.
Terry, what exact watch was it?
It's the Tudor reference. It's a 38 mil 12013. I'm sure you're all familiar with it.
All right, hold
and
on.
it comes in like a bunch of combinations of
Tudor. What's the reference?
12013.
All right, 12013.
But I didn't get the one with the diamond dial because I thought it was a bit tacky. So I got the one with the silver linen dial.
Steel or two-tone?
Two-tone. It's all two-tone.
All right. Now, let me see. Let me show. Is this the one?
Yeah, but though it didn't have that, it has that movement, but not that. The dials are silver linen. If you can find one with a silver linen dial. See, like the date just would be 36.5. This one's 38.
But it was two-tone specifically.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it has a bracelet. Doesn't have a strap. You're getting warmer. I'll say that. The fluted bezel.
Well, show us a fucking photo of it or fucking something. Jesus.
Yeah, Terry,
let me see.
Let me see.
Let me see if I can send you one. Hold on.
Yeah, send it to. You know what? You have my email, Terry. markgoldberg8@gmail.com.
Mark, while you're looking that up, can you concentrate on something in the background if I ask you a question?
Well, yes, I'm done looking because actually, I'm still up. I'm going to have to go for about 15 to 20 minutes to a family Zoom. But what's up?
I want to ask you, what do you think of 16710 GMT? Hold on, versus a Kermit of the same era?
I hate both of them equally. Actually, okay. To be honest, hold on. I would take whichever one of those was in better condition and had box and papers. Specifically, I would avoid the Kermit in that first year where there was no paperwork that indicated it was actually a Kermit. Okay, because they've changed the die. You just do a bezel swap on those and instant Kermit. So I think when you get into that age, I'm looking at condition and paperwork. Is the big deal for me.
So you can't pick one either way. Where's Wally?
I would probably listen. If I gun to my head, if I had to buy either one of those, it would be the Pepsi.
Look, by the way, I think those gym shoes have moved. Is it me or have they moved position?
I couldn't begin to tell you. All right, listen. I've added Terry back in.
I sent it to you. So did you see it?
Hang on. Let's have
I might have fucked it up. I don't know.
I don't either. I got to go for a quick minute. But yes, I see it.
Okay.
Memento, and I'll show it, and then I'll go and come back. Oh, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely dated. It's an older reference.
So probably 2005, 2004.
I mean, listen, it's a little dated, at least in this picture, but I think it's cool.
I like it. Well, the whole dial's loom. What do you think about that? Like all the stickers are loom.
Yeah. No, the dial's not loom. The indices are loom.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Nice. I personally like it. I'm going to leave you guys to chat about it. Archie, I will be back in a moment.
Thank you, Mr. Goldberg.
Back. I just want to show you guys something. So I'm going to give this. I'm leaving this. I've just sold this. I just want to give it a bit of a clean. So I've got, because it's not a strongly waterproof watch. Just using a little bit of a damp cloth just to clean the front and back.
Archie,
Okay.
I'm going to send you a picture of that as well, so I'll send it to you. I'm going to leave the chat for a moment.
Yeah, that's okay. You can do that. This is just giving it a little bit of a rub just to clean it, just to make it nice. Take any, just to make it nice, just to make the gold. This is a beautiful watch. Chief Tit, this is the sort of watch you could wear. Chief Tit, this is his, very much a beautiful men's dress watch. Absolutely stunning piece. Terry Boston, how are you, my friend? How are you? Absolutely beautiful watch, this.
Hello,
Chief
Arch.
Tit, very sad there. I have sold my white dial Breguet. It's going, I'm going to be delivering that today. I just gave it a little bit of a clean. I absolutely love that. The enamel dial, Breguet numerals, Breguet hands. It's got a lot of things going for it there. Absolutely. And it's got a real wooden box.
So, oh, that's pretty. So I sent it to you.
Okay, I'll call it up. Let me call that up there. So there we go, guys. That's the Breguet. It's going today, Chief Tit. Look,
It's very upsetting. That's the one that I liked.
if times were better, I would have kept it. But I got to be honest with you, Chief Tit. Things in the you have ups and downs. I didn't need to sell it. I really didn't need to sell it. However, I'd rather have the money back.
Archie, do you keep anything in your humidor, or is that just there for show?
I can't afford cigars anymore. I used to have cigars yes, I used to.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
October. No, but the problem is you send them to me and then they get nabbed. I've had some cigars.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking
Airmail takes them.
Australia has some of the worst taxes on tobacco, and we have this huge illegal tobacco market because the taxes are so ridiculous.
I know. Yeah, because Trump just announced like 3 days ago they're going to raise all the import taxes on French wines and cigars and all that as well. So people, like, it's going to become more of a luxury commodity. It's like that in the UK as well, though. Like, because you can get them in Scotland cheap, but you buy them in the UK, it's expensive. So the thing is, though, you know, like with imported wines and all that and cigars, it's becoming a luxury commodity of like where you have to pay the taxes and face the facts of import.
What are you putting in the roll? Arch? What are you putting in the roll?
Oh, I'm just taking my my other Breguet out. I had it in that. I was just going to give that a bit of a clean as well. I got to. So the way you clean these dress watches, because they're not really waterproof and it's on a leather strap. How do you clean it with water? You don't want it like a Submariner. You could just rinse it under the tap. You don't want to do that with this sort of watch. So the way you do it is you get a cloth, and I just make it damp, and that allows you to. You can clean it with a damp cloth. So you just give it a rub in a damp cloth, and that way there's no very. I have had watches fog up from this if they're absolutely fucked waterproofing, but usually they're okay. And then grab the. So I've only wet this is half wet, so then the other half is dry, and I give it just to dry off the water, and that makes it look absolutely beautiful. This is another beautiful Breguet. I tell you honestly, the reason I got rid of it, Terry and Chief Tit, is that I just thought, you know what, one dress watch is enough. You know what I mean, Chief Tit? One is
Yeah.
enough, particularly when money's tight.
Well, you know something? That's the way the market's heading. It's like it's Omega, Rolex,
Oh,
Tudor.
but
Like,
these dress watches, Chief Tit, you know what? They are so fucking beautiful. You know what? Like a nice dress watch. Like the thing that I can't understand is sedans are going out of fashion. You know, sedans or coupes.
yeah.
Why are they? And I love cabriolets and roadsters. I love roadsters.
Well, I'll
know,
tell you
like
this, Mark.
the Z4. They're gonna. This the rumor is they're gonna kill it off. The Mercedes had the SLK or the SLC. They called it. That was
The
such a
SLK sold more.
Sorry.
The SLK sold more than the SL.
No, the SL.
The SL was the
well, of
top
course, they would.
seller.
Yeah, the
in the
SLK
90s.
was the cheaper one, you know, but of course,
Yeah.
you know, because the SL was so dear. But the in Australia, we renamed the SLK to the SLC. We renamed it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
getting-
see, in the 90s, everyone wanted an SL. In the 80s, everyone wanted an SL. Then Mercedes went to the SLK, which actually the first 2 years it came out sold more than any other convertible coupe they had because it was sexy and
Yeah,
it
but it's
was
relatively
half the
affordable.
price.
yeah, it was, especially on the American market.
And they never stopped selling the SL. I mean, the SL was always.
No, they won't. No.
You know, the problem with the SL was it was fucking expensive. They were dear.
Yeah. Well, you can buy them used now. Like you can buy the SL for the same price you buy used 911 for. There's no joke there. That's the truth. Like the difference is, of course, efficiency cost. Like, of course, you got to go to turbocharged engine on both of them. Like anything that's made roughly like after 2017, whatever, you got to go to turbocharged engine because you're certainly not going to get a straight 8 out of it like the regular V8. But the thing is,
hang on. 911 was always a flat 6.
Yeah, flat 6. Yeah, and then they added the turbocharger to it.
SL was an 8, a V8, and a 6, V6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's actually right. If I was going to buy an older SL, even though it's like 30 years old, I would go for an R129 chassis in like the final years because the newer ones from like 03 to 07, they had a lot of electronic issues and all that, and they especially with the roof.
You sold Mercedes, didn't you? For one stage. Why didn't you go back into selling cars? I thought you'd be so perfect at it.
I thought about it, and actually I did, but really, though, to be totally honest, inside something like in America, I think I would go with Toyota because I've been talking to other consultants, and they've been making big bucks at doing it just for everyday cars. Like, no one would ever imagine, like, and because like that would be like everyone's forte if they want something goes off road or whatever. It's like practical. But though the truth is, though, with Mercedes-Benz, Toyota, everybody, believe it or not, in America has a hunger to buy a Toyota now. They didn't 35 years ago, but
that's true.
So,
Chief Tit, would you ever sell cars, Chief Tit?
Oh, yeah, but only to replace it with something else. I don't let those accumulate like watches. I mean, it's ridiculous. You've got no room for it.
Did you have to go to court today?
Why are sedans dying? Don't you love sedans? Were you a sedan? I've always loved sedans, don't you?
I think it's because of when we grew up. I mean, an SUV wasn't a thing back then, and now people are just looking at it very practically, what's new, what's in your face all the time, and they get influenced by that. But I've got this residual love of sedans. Like, I mean, my car in Greece is my favorite sedan. It's an Audi A8. It is fantastic. It's the Transporter 2 version, early 2000s. I love that fucking thing.
It's like this, to be totally honest, top CEOs and top executives, they will always travel S-Class. There's like no other exception. As long as they make the car, they will always travel S-Class. And then the guy that is like the owner of the entire franchise or corporation, where everyone knows he travels Rolls-Royce because he's the top guy. He's like the top guy of the entire finance.
I always loved the 7 Series. The 7 Series. I
loved. 7 Series, yeah.
I feel like a wanker, but I loved it ever since I saw Brosnan with his remote control and that one that blew up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually that's called an E38, and that's considered BMW purists to be one of the most beautiful 7 Series ever made. That was called an E38.
And most reliable.
Don't you think that's one of the great 7
Don't
Series?
quite say that. No, that's not quite.
Because I don't like these new ones. Do you like the new 7 Series? It looks fucking ugly. It looks like a refrigerator on its side.
It's very glinty. It's made for the Chinese market, you can see. You know, the funny thing is, a 3 Series today, like the 3 Series I had, you know, it's bigger than a 5 Series from 2000.
It is, yeah. And it's sportier.
So that's kind of like a 5, and a 5 Series today is like a 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they use the same.
Absolutely. And it's interesting, you know, because I think they've done that and they've always replaced it. They got the 2 Series BMW to slot in where the 3 Series used to be in terms of size. Do you know what I mean? They keep doing this and sort of creeping everything up.
Getting fat. They put weight on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like they brought in the Volkswagen Polo to go underneath the Golf because the Polo was the same size as the old Golf.
Yeah.
Well, Archie, you've rode in a Maybach, though, haven't you? Because you said you have when you went to Abu Dhabi or somewhere.
No, never been in a Maybach. Sorry, no, Terry, sorry. No,
well,
I've been in a Bentley. I've driven Rolls Royces.
Yeah, the only difference is with the Maybach, I'll tell you this. What it is just about $180,000 worth of added extras you don't get in the regular S-Class. That's primarily what it is.
Well, the Maybach now is a trim level on the Mercedes. It's now done by they.
Yeah, but you know something? What's so interesting? If it wasn't for Gottlieb Daimler, Carl Benz, and Wilhelm Maybach, the automobile would have never been invented because they all work together to develop the car.
I disagree with that, Terry.
You know, there's a Cadillac dealer in Sydney now, a Cadillac dealer, and they only sell.
They're only EVs.
EVs and that 4-wheel drive EV thing, that's all they sell. And it's like, I was really excited when I saw the sign out the front. I thought, okay, I don't know what their latest things are. I thought, we'll go in there and have a look if there's a nice Cadillac. What's the latest sedan Cadillac? But I fucking have a sedan Cadillac.
I'll honestly tell you, the top-selling Benz, believe it or not, still to this day, is the E-Class. The E-Class is the one that sells the most units because S-Class.
I know. I think it's gone SUV. BMW X5 and X3. The X3 is the number one selling BMW now.
Yeah, well, it has, but though, like,
let me ask AI, what is the top selling Mercedes Benz now? The Mercedes-Benz GLC is consistently the brand's top-selling vehicle worldwide.
Okay, so I didn't sell those when I did it because, like, they were just starting to get the crossovers in when I did it because they didn't have those out. Like, that was in 2016 or something, 17. I wasn't selling them then, so it was like afterwards. And then, like, but the one that I like, I'll be honest with you, the one I really enjoyed driving the most was the one chassis, W211, 210, the E500.
Oh, the S-Class. Yeah,
E-Class, E500. Get this. Mercedes used the same 5-liter V8 in that car, and then they used the same in the S-Class, the S500, same V8, 5-liter.
Oh, yeah, nobody knew. Mercedes has always used the same, and they all do that.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something. Did you ever sell an SL when you worked at Mercedes?
I did. I sold 7 of them, SL 500s. The first 2 I sold was to a very wealthy financier. The third one I sold was to a couple. They were all the way from Ireland. And then I sold 2 more, and the couple was from Greater London. The guy was the head of a major law firm there. And then I sold the other 2 I sold to a billionaire. And everyone knew who he was. And he came into the dealership. He could probably buy the dealership. That's how rich he was. And basically, though, it was inheritance. It wasn't so much like money you make yourself or you've made yourself. It was inheritance.
Can I just say something about the SL for a second? I need to interject for a second, Terry, and just tell you one thing that I've always had it as a little bit of a gripe.
Yeah.
The SL is not a small car. It's a big car. It's a big coupe, right?
That's correct.
However, even with that, even the older model, even the 80s model and stuff, it was a big car that sort of didn't quite know whether it had back seats or not. Now they've completely deleted the back seats. In the 90s one, they sort of had that sort of that bench thing at the back. Some of them had sort of tiny little back seats in the 80s. But I've always found it to be a bit of an irritation with it. Do you know what I mean?
I do. And actually, you know, that question was raised a lot about the early 90s models and all that. Because believe it or not, the SL300, SL350, whichever variant it was, when it was introduced in the North American market, okay, America was expecting a big retail price even then on this car when it came out in 1990. So the first car that came out, they were looking at easily sticker then 82.5 at the dealer. Okay, the SL500, which had to be like, he was on like a 3-month waiting list or so to get it, and that was 90 to 92, 93. That car sold for 110,000 out the door then, because it had to have, you know, a little bit different, wider turning angle in it, and different, you know, suspension chassis put underneath it with the 5-liter V8. Because the 5-liter V8 then put out, you know, more horsepower, more torque, and that's what, like, you know, people didn't care about gas mileage, they'd buy. And so anyways, the SL issue was finally addressed around 2009 to 2012 model, because they finally said, you know what, we got to stop building the same car over and over and over again with the same platform chassis and all that in the Metro design. So finally, their engineers got together and they finally, the first time, updated design, say, we've got to do something different, because we can't keep on building the same design for 3, 4, 5 years, and that's what people buy. So Mercedes finally got the edge on, and like they hired some new designers and all, and they got to do it. You know, at one time, get this, Mercedes in the early decade, you can look this up, the early millennial decade, they used to have Giorgio Armani design their interiors for them in certain models. And that's pretty unique. And the New York design studio and all that, they had Giorgio Armani designing the entire interior of the cars, even the S-Class models. And that's what helped.
Sorry to interrupt you, Terry. Archie, what watch did, what's his name, in American Gigolo, what's his name? Richard Gere.
Yeah,
what did Richard Gere wear in American Gigolo?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Does anybody on the chat know what Richard Gere wore in American Gigolo? He had an SL, had the black SL, absolute sleazeball in there, black SL. I loved it.
Yeah.
But what watch did he wear? Anybody know in the chat? Can somebody tell us?
Well, when he played in Pretty Woman, he had a Patek, and then he had the President solid gold President. But that's because he's wearing a double-breasted suit. So.
In what? In which one? In
Pretty Woman, with Julia Roberts. Pretty Woman, yeah.
Right. Dirk Diggler goes, Richard Gere wore a Goebel Langer. Yes, it's true. Right.
Well, someone said, I like him too, but, you know, he's kind of liberal and shit. So anyways, the thing was, though, like, because he gave a speech, I think, 3 or 4 years ago in one of the major American playbook studios or something, a late night talk show or something.
Oh, it was a Cartier. It was a Cartier.
Okay, Cartier. So, yeah, so he wore Cartier. Yeah.
Who?
So,
Wait a minute, did you wear a Cartier?
Yeah.
Which, what, a little sort of tank, or what did he wear? A tank or the Master? What would he wear? What did he have? Let me have a look at that.
Archie, you're going to show Mr. Counselor here the watch I purchased, please?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
By the way, there's a beautiful JLC for sale in reverse, but it's small.
Oh, that certainly is a interesting face, isn't it? Hey, that's a nice watch. That's a beautiful watch. I must say that.
So, do you think it's worth the money?
I don't mind it. It's unusual. I've never, you don't see many of those Tudors like that. I think it's beautiful.
But he's got more for sale. But he's not asking a lot for them. But he's done work to him and all that. The guy's in Japan.
Yeah, no, I think that's beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. How can you not be happy with that?
But you know something strange? The
What's
two previous Rolex models I owned both had silver dials.
You know what? I don't mind this sort of thing. It is the sort of thing that what's his name, Richard Gere, would have worn in the 80s. That linen sort of shit. I love that 80s look. I don't give a fuck what everybody else thinks about it.
But believe it or not, that watch has a sapphire crystal.
We've got a super chat here from MT85. Fike me dead. Tit, do something.
I tried. He's not fucking helping me up there.
I always take the master's advice.
Your taxes anyway.
I'll just show you. By the way, guys, I just want to show you. I just was in the background there. I'll show you the Richard Gere watch. It was a rectangular. Here we go on the screen now. That was the watch.
Oh yeah, that's very like late 70s style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very dressy. Very dressy.
You know that movie is the movie that got Giorgio Armani onto the stage.
I know.
Famous.
You know something? Councillor? I used to actually wear his suits when I sold Mercedes, but back then they weren't like the same as what they are now. I always wore the classic line. But get this, even for alterations on one, when I bought them, okay, even with my discount when they're marked down, guess how much alterations started to pay for that? £450 to have the fucking thing tailored just to fit you.
Oh my God!
Expensive. Also, did you go somewhere else?
Yeah. No, I had it done there because we had an in-house tailor. Why take it elsewhere?
You worked at Harrods, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. We sold Armani, but it wasn't a big seller like it is in America.
Did you ever meet Dodie or any of the Fayyads?
No, they weren't there when I was there, but it would have been nice though. So, but I'll tell you though, the Armani line didn't.
Did you ever have any royal customers, Terry? Did you ever have any royal customers?
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think we did, because if we did, they would have announced it. And no, we didn't have any anybody that signed in or anything signed the registry. So no.
What Armani did you get? What Armani did you get? Did you get the black label original, or did you have
Armani Collezione, as they say in Italian? Armani Collezione, the original. And it was, I'll be honest with you, actually, believe it or not, just because of the name, it was £120 more than the Xena. And Xena, everyone knows Xena, because Clinton used to wear them. Xena, yeah. Yeah, Xena, yeah. The other Italian brands, like the competitor.
Isn't Zegna better? I thought Zegna was better than Armani.
Xena is, so is Canali. But but here's the thing. So anyways, Xena at that time did not have a sport coat or a suit in the men's section that would fit me. All they had was shirts and ties. So I told the manager of that department, I said, can you get me a Xena suit? He said, yes, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be a 2-month wait because I have to have it made for you. He said, are you prepared to pay the price? I said, well, how much are we talking? He said, to have a solid navy Xena suit made with a 130 weave cloth, you're looking at £4,127.
It's a lot of money.
That was more than the Armani, because the Armani, with my discount, I could buy it off the rack. Literally, in order to just have it altered, I could buy it off the rack for £1,400.75. So that was, but they retailed at £2,350. And then the sport coats were like $1,900 a piece. So almost similar to Barney's prices like in America, but not like, exactly the same. Because, Barney's, they sold a lot of stuff that was made in Italy, like by Carudi and all them, that was actually just as good. So, because and they would use the same material, believe it or not. And I was at Dillard's today. It was so much fun. I actually found something for the boyfriend there, a pair of sunglasses. So, and buying to him because he got me some cologne for Christmas, so I didn't give him anything. So I just bought him something today. So, anyways, I was looking at some of those suits. They carry actually decent stuff, I mean, nowhere near the price of like what be it like Harrods, but they had a suit there for like $800, and they have an in-house tailor, and then they have a made-to-measure thing for like an American brand, and they said Barack Obama wore it, called Hart, Schaffner and Marx. It's sort of like from Illinois or something. And believe it or not, Winston Churchill used to wear Hart, Schaffner and Marx. So the thing of it is, and he wore Austin Reed too, but Austin Reed introduced Hart, Schaffner Marx introduced Austin Reed. So he used to wear Hart, Schaffner and Marx suits.
Terry, you were talking when I left, and I've been gone a half an hour. You're still talking.
I know. So, what do you think about the watch, sir?
What watch? The same watch you were talking about an hour ago?
Yes, sir. I need everyone's opinion.
I like it.
Did I make a mistake?
It is cool, isn't it?
How much?
Yeah. So,
how much?
well, okay. So I'm going to tell you final price. So $1,157.30.
You did terrific. Super chat.
Thank you.
Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. Ken Fresno, $2. Terry, Mercedes S-Class value retention versus Rolex.
Oh, that's a hard one. Well, let's face it like this.
They don't retain value very well. That's the worst model.
The S-Class doesn't, no, but can I tell you something? As long as the engine and transmission were both made in Stuttgart, Lord knows that they will both outlast anything else in the car nowadays, because very few chassis that, like from when Mercedes from W126, 140 and all through there, those were like the rugged years from Mercedes would outlast anything else, even
Guys,
new cars
if
today.
you'd like Terry to keep talking, just super chat money and ask him a question. That's the way we keep
You don't have to send me money.
No, Archie, we're sending Archie money. It's the way this works.
This is the original ones from the early 90s, right?
Yeah, okay. So I've had a few of those. Yeah, you're right. But mine also said Armani Collezione. So I think that was a bit of like a sportier model.
Chief Tit, that Cartier looks amazing on you.
Oh, thanks, Arch. Thank you.
And are those Oliver's people glasses? Are they Oliver's people, your glasses?
No, these are Tom Ford's, but I love Oliver Peoples.
So you went to you had to go to court today. Was that
my
right?
glasses are from Sam's Club. Look, this is the America's Best Value Glasses special.
He had to do a Zoom meeting, and he's got shorts on underneath with sneakers.
Oh, I see. Exactly. I've got a question. He looks like the kind of man who would drive an S-Class. He really does.
Oh, he does. Yes.
Have you driven an S-Class before? You've driven an S-Class, haven't you?
Elaborate, please.
I've driven an S-Class. They're amazing.
I know you have, because like you knew that executive lady.
Chief Tit's role playing as a geography teacher today.
Well, if you want to read Chief Tit comments, how about reading that one? No? Okay, then. I thought not.
No, Terry, what I wanted to say to you was the first tailoring that I loved.
Hey, shut up and let Terry talk. Don't interrupt Terry.
Sorry. Forgot.
I'll be honest with you, okay? Every man out there wants...
It's Chief Tit's turn. Go ahead, Tits.
No. It's Terry's turn.
Oh, no, I interrupted you. Please, continue.
Chief Tit was bisexual today. Those fuckers make me laugh.
The truth is, everyone wants Bond's tailoring. So when you're like, in the range of almost there, you got to figure out compromises of what you're gonna get versus because not everyone can afford Brioni. So It's like very expensive because we used to sell it at Harrods.
Oh, Brioni's
Brioni.
ridiculous.
I know. One suit new's like
Ties
9,100.
Brioni. My ties from Brioni. I actually bought this in Rome 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, so that's okay. So that's from the fall collection. Yeah, that's a nice one.
I went to it was in Rome.
Yeah.
What street's that? That street in Rome.
Oh, there was this bathhouse in Rome. When in
Yeah.
Rome, do a Roman. That's what I always say.
You know, I think he could actually try it for the next Bond figure.
Hey, Terry, I actually have a question for you because I know you didn't get a chance to talk too much on this stream, but I do have a real important question. How is your fiance? Is he out of the nut house? Are you still seeing
Yeah,
one
he's
another?
good. He's actually going to be here next Tuesday. He'll be here
Okay.
on the airplane. So we're going to go pick him up. So we're going to take him out to dinner.
And are we still
yeah.
booking? Are you still going to book a gay cruise? And are you going to ask him to marry you on the cruise?
Well, I thought about that. That's a bit extreme because I've heard rumors of what actually goes on those kinds of
I
things.
told you. I'm the one.
So-
that knows what goes on.
I think it might have to be a little bit more private than that.
Super.
Super chat, SR Bell. Mark, I installed a bidet on my toilet, and now every time I use it, I get an erection. Should I be?
You should only be concerned if you don't. No, like that's half the pleasure. Did you guys know that that it's an erogenous zone? So it really is kind of like free. You know, it's cleanliness and and a potential,
Godliness.
cleanliness, godliness, and a potential orgasm all at the same time.
So, in your opinion, Master, do you think that this is the right step forward to me buying a Vacheron or a Patek in the future?
What's that got to do with the toilet?
Well, the toilet and the shitter that he purchased. The shitter that he purchased.
Oh, I see.
toilet,
The shit is the
those are
connection.
related.
Sorry.
Okay, but the
Sorry,
Holy Trinity of Vacheron, Patek Philippe, and AP do not have much to do with your $1,000 Tudor. But I think you bought a nice, fun watch for the money.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is actually, no bullshit aside, it's actually, I like that fucking that linen dial shit. It's good.
Would you wear it to court?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Archie, is it plated? Did Tudor plate in those days, or what is that?
No, they actually said it's real gold.
Oh, that's good. It's just not solid.
No, I think it is plated, but on the bracelet it is. But hey,
On the bracelet, but the bezel would be gold.
I believe so.
At least it's waterproof. It's got that oyster case.
Now, Chief Tit, since you want to talk more about bidets, what passes for toiletry and cleanliness in your home island of Greece?
Just normal, like in Australia, we've got a normal bathrooms, normal toilet.
What is the plumbing good? Can you flush the paper?
No, can't flush the paper.
Ah, well, now that's like Mexico. I think you should describe for these fuckers who have never been to such places what you do with the used brown paper what do you do with it?
There's a little garbage bin next to you, and you put it in there, and you empty the garbage bin once a day.
Correct.
So you save it.
That's like Asia.
You save it. You're
talking about a very remote place. We're not in Athens and in Kalamata, the big cities. You flush the toilet, but we're talking about places which are so remote.
Counselor, answer the question. You save it. True or false?
What do you mean we save it? You fuckwit. You throw it out.
Yes, but do you take the garbage out seconds after evacuating your bowels, or does it sit in that little tin can for a couple of hours before you get it out of the house?
A couple of hours.
So you save it for a couple of hours.
Hey, I got a question. Have you ever seen the movie where Richard Gere's an attorney?
Fuck you, man.
You know what?
Which one?
Richard Gere was an attorney in one of those movies. I think it's called Primal Fear or something.
Harry, you're off topic. Can I just say, Chief Tit, if you had a bidet, you wouldn't need paper, and you wouldn't need to save your smelly paper in a can.
We've got a bidet in there.
Well, then what are you using the paper for?
Well, nobody knows how to use the bidet because we're Australians.
I suggest you use.
Hey, we got incoming. This is just incoming from Aussie expat. He's eating. He doesn't that burger. This is from. I'm not a huge McDonald's fan.
That's a lot of onions.
But you must.
It looks pretty healthy,
that
actually.
Is very tempting, isn't it? Is that tempting or what?
A lot of onion.
The McDonald's here don't do that.
try, actually.
That doesn't look terrible, does it? What do you think?
You can't see anything for the onions. All I see is a bunch of fucking onions and
Fucking looks
Look at the
terrible.
bread. The bread. Look at that. That's not a.
sesame seeds
Doesn't
and
look-
poppy seeds. The
See,
bread
the guy who eats a burger like that is talking to us about whether Maserati's any good. He has no business allowing that name of that vehicle in his fucking mouth when he eats this shit and drives a Toyota. He can get fucked.
SR Bell, $2. AC, would you eat one cat turd for a Le Mans? No, definitely not.
Well, wait a minute. Wait
Dog
a minute.
turd, maybe, but not cat turds.
I'd like. Really? I think we could.
Really?
Cat turds are smaller.
Okay, hold on.
I
Can you
can't
just
think of-
explain that?
You know what?
This is
I don't care. I'd never do that. That's just so ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. I think we should talk more about it. That's just me.
I think he's opened up a little Pandora's box here. What sort of turd would you eat?
Yeah. What would you eat for a Le Mans and a Smurf?
You know, I'm going to send Archie a pin. I'm going to send him a Duofo rollerball. It's from 1988, and it's beautiful. It's black and gold, and I'm going to put a new cartridge in it. I still got the box somewhere, and I'm going to send it to him because I think it accumulates him well. Oh, well, yeah, because you got an Aurora there, don't you? No, it's a Visconti.
It's a Visconti. Wall
Oh,
Street.
yeah. I have Monte
Terry, you are
Grappas.
very educated, Terry. You are very educated about luxury items, Terrence.
Well, I know I am because, like, look, here's the thing, okay? Everyone thinks I'm a fool when they look at me, like, because, you know, I mean, even though I work it.
I think the cat's out of the bag. You were the ghostwriter for Archie on the
Luxury to Last. Luxury.
Well, I
Last.
love
You were
this show.
right?
I mean, Archie has always pointed out to me right from wrong. He really has. So that's why I like the guy.
Real quick, you're approaching the end of your 30-day return window on Luxury to Last. Have you considered returning it before you're stuck with it?
Absolutely not. And you know what else? I've actually put a couple of back orders in for the ones that are out of print. Cross my fingers, I'll still be able to, you know, wheel them out.
I feel like you should get Archie to sign it for you, if he'll bother to show up for coffee. You might get the Vintenier treatment.
I should fly up to Brisbane because I'm thinking about buying a watch.
No,
Brisbane.
he'll be far too busy to see you.
He'll be far too
What
busy.
are you looking at buying from? What are you looking at buying?
There's something in Brisbane. It's a Pepsi.
Ah,
It's a Pepsi.
You buying another Rolex?
Yeah, well, I've got the Tudor Pepsi. This is a Rolex Pepsi from '95.
That's a sexy watch. No, I think Magnum PI had one of those.
He did.
Yeah, I know.
RJ Watches. Have you ever heard of RJ Watches, Arch, in Brisbane?
no, I haven't.
It's a 16700 in pretty good nick for a pretty decent price.
Magnum PI wore that Pepsi starting in season, I think, 3, but for the first couple seasons, he wore this quartz dive watch that I have upstairs.
You are correct about that. But here's the thing, though. Okay.
It's called Momentum. The Momentum.
Well, it wasn't until like the third or fourth season. No, it wasn't until like the second season he got the 328 or the 308. Was it? Because then he started out driving the Audi or something, the older Audi 200 or something.
That was the one that Higgins had.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was Robin Masters' one.
Oh, these fucking guys are funny. I got to tell you, the best part of this show is always the punters.
Guess what? I'm going to light up a Monte Cristo later.
Now, that's a cheap cigar, isn't it?
No, Monte Cristo? Are you kidding? That's one of the oldest ones like around.
All right, sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Which is better, the Monte Cristo or the Romeo y Julieta?
Cohiba's the
Romeo
best.
Julieta's mid-tier.
Actually, Cohiba's the best. They're like one of the older
Cohiba, yeah.
Cuban names, but yeah. If
Wait,
you
I'm
can
sorry,
get
Archie,
like
is the Romeo and
Cuban.
Julieta good or not good?
They're an okay cigar.
I see. How about those cherry ones, that the cigarillos, which are cherry flavored with the plastic
Gas
tip?
station. Gas
Yeah.
station.
Yeah, gas station.
Those are actually Dutch cigars. They're a dry cigar, whereas those other ones they have the humidity. That's why you need a humidor
people-
to keep the
does-
humidity.
Does
The
anybody
gas station
actually,
ones.
Does anybody, you hurt my feelings, MT85. Does anybody actually smoke those gas station ones though?
They're not terrible. Believe it or not, those ones are not terrible. They dip them in port. They had port flavored ones.
They dip them in chemical. You know what they use them for here? The kids buy them and they empty them out of tobacco and then they just stuff weed into the tubes, into the wrapper, and they turn them into a blunt. They just make it into a blunt.
Can I tell you something, Mr. Go Big?
You may.
Do you know I actually had a beautiful 22-year-old Latino hitting on me the other night? He was beautiful.
Well, I would ask you for an extreme level of detail, but I'm afraid we'll start losing market share.
But he said he couldn't say much to me because his girlfriend was right behind him. So
That happens, guys. You won't believe this shit, but that stuff happens. That happened to me on a cruise ship.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
Actually, I just had a look at the website. I found it. I never heard of him.
Hold on, I just sent you a super chat as well, so you can review it because you don't do shit for free. Should be coming through any second now, but anyway, yeah, there it is.
It's not yours. It's SR Bell's.
Here we go. AC, how much to toss David SW salad? $2.
$2? Wow. Okay, that's a very cheap salad tossing right there. Very, very cheap indeed.
So, in all honesty, before I let you go for today, what do you really think? Like, is it a good watch?
Yes, we like it. I mean,
I love it.
We all like it.
It's so fucked up that it's cool, if you understand.
Super chat, Archie. It's
like 80s fucking linen and shit. It was like linen was
cheap shit, $15. Review the watch in the chat. Archie, let's have a look there. I'm just calling it up.
Very generous super chat. $14.
I'm trying to get JLC level.
Australian.
I'm trying to get the JLC level one of these days. Really, I am. I love JLC.
It looks pretty amazing. This watch looks very nice here. Look at it. Doesn't look over polished.
Is it Franken?
Swiss T25.
That's a service dial. Service dial. Look at the difference between the color. Look at the difference between the color of the indices and the hands.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure.
There's such a difference in the tritium.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You may not be sure.
That's not tritium, is it?
It's
because it's got the T. The
That's not tritium.
Okay, fine, but look at the hands.
The hands, yeah.
And look at the indices. It's definitely a service style. Plus, which the date on that see the date wheel that should have yellowed. So I'm just saying this watch has had some work. Now you just got to hope that it's all original parts. That's really the issue.
It says they're in great condition with original tritium dial and hands. The dial and hands have beautiful subtle patina. This watch is good.
I have. Well, would you zero in, please, on that dial? Can you just zero the fuck in on that? And it says, I'm sorry, but does that look like tritium?
It is tritium. It's got the tritium on the bottom of the thing.
Listen to me. It says tritium, but is it tritium? It is on the hands. I am just questioning the dial.
I don't know. I'm thinking about going up to Brisbane, getting Arch to come for lunch. We go down to the shop. We pick it up. And if Arch thinks it's shit, we have lunch and that's it.
Let me ask I'll do a check for you, okay? I'll talk to some people I know, okay?
All right. I like it, though.
I'm a little suspicious of that dial.
You're suspicious of anything that's not ceramic, you fuckwit.
No. There is a lot to know about vintage, and I'm not fucking with you. If the tritium on the hands and the indices should be aging at a similar rate. So it's almost certainly a service dial. It says original dial. Why does it say original dial when it doesn't look like the original dial?
That's not tritium, is it?
And then, that's another question that I have, Terry, because to me it looks like a super luminova dial.
Okay, so when did Rolex stop using tritium?
Well, it says tritium on the dial. So I'm just telling
99, I think.
I've got
99.
I've got questions. That's all.
There was a small period in 99 where it went from that to Swiss only.
I'm not knowledgeable enough about vintage to have anything more than a few questions about this one. I don't have the answers, but I do have the questions.
Now, don't forget too. This is interesting. This is actually a GMT Master, not a GMT Master 2.
Correct.
Yeah. Well,
there's an absolutely gorgeous mint Master 2 from the early 2000s. Box papers, fucking everything, tags. But the fuckers want $22,000 for it. That's ridiculous.
But let me tell you something. It might be worth it versus one with less obvious parentage.
Mr. Counselor, I will say this though. You know, if you get this piece, and I hope you do, hopefully it's what you want. If it's not all an expectancy, you have every right to sue him. You know that?
Well, yeah, but no lawyer wants to waste time in court on shit that,
It's
you know,
just
it's
a
not
watch, man.
Well, but it's true though. You know.
doesn't matter. He doesn't want to sue anybody because he's not being paid to do it, and otherwise he's being paid $6 a second.
He's being paid if the other guys pays him.
$15,000 isn't worth his time.
Yes, it
There was
is.
a super chat, by the way, Stud Muffin.
Anyway, listen, guys, I'm not making assertions here like a fact. I'm asking questions, but these are things that I would wonder about. And this is why
It's
I
got
really
the proper bracelet. It's got the proper bracelet because that's the oyster lock bracelet. That's the proper one. But he is right about the dial. Yeah, I would get a second opinion about that dial because, to be totally honest, I mean, I don't know. GMT Master 2, that's kind of like sociable. Like, you really want to make sure, because what happened was that might have been sent back to Rolex at some point and be like, oh, they changed out the dial, but they didn't tell you. So that's the thing of it.
You just want to know, and you need somebody who's knowledgeable about this stuff.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get fleeced in vintage. Much harder in modern. It's either counterfeit or it's not. But in vintage,
Stud Muffin, $5. Chief Tit, you're doing it wrong. Let Archie school you on how to be an upscale gentleman. Pull up.
Ooh, there's an email.
What's he sent me there?
Read
I hate these old videos. You know that?
Good. Let's watch. We love them. We love them. We love them.
I hate these old
We love
videos.
them. You know this. We love them.
I hate them. Honestly, these were
Guys,
videos.
now that you know Archie hates it, please super chat money to make him replay his old videos. Now that you know he hates it.
Yeah, I these old videos here.
We love them. Vintage Archie.
Set this on faster.
So Archie, before I leave,
Welcome to the program. Today is a very, very special day indeed. Today we
Jesus Christ, these videos.
Look at
fabulous. Own it.
Look at this. This is 13 years ago. My children were babies. Now they're adults.
and I've got to say it.
do you know something?
He bothered sending
They
Archie
were
a
actually
small
selling
PayPal
Louis
donation
Vuitton
for
at the
Archie's
dealers
3 million
over that
view.
today.
And ArchieLuxury name came from many the techniques that Archie has.
Oh, fuck. It's
His
embarrassing.
birthday coming up on the 23rd of.
Jesus Christ. There you
Not
go.
everybody knows you were putting it on. Don't be embarrassed by it. We know you were putting
Marky,
it on, but
Marky, it's time. Look at the time there, Marky. It's time to wrap this baby up. I got
Wrap
to
this
deliver
fucker up.
reggae today, believe it or not. Let's thank our super chatters. We had today our super chatters. We had Sozo. We had Davey Smalls, JT, Kings V217, Rolex Collector, Hurritan, MT85, Peeps, Hurritan, the Franchise Club, MT85, Laser Beam, Hurritan, G Dawa, Watch You Are, Hurritan, Black Cat 997, Ryan, Yankee Doodle, Terry Boston, MT85, Ken Fresno, SR Bell 67, SR Bell 67, SR Bell, Chief Tit. Thank you, Chief Tit. I've just sent a few emails off to some friends I know. And $5 from Stud Muffin. Guys, that's the show. We'll be back.
Quick question before I let you guys go. Is it okay? Please tell me, is it okay?
It is a
Is
nice
it like...
buy. Buy it. It's not
I
not
already did.
expensive. It's beautiful.
So is it quality?
How many times we gotta tell you the same fucking thing, Terry? How many
It
times?
looks nice.
Ah.
It looks really sharp. It doesn't look like coming from Japan. They have really
Terry, don't
nice
do it.
stuff.
It's a fake. Don't do it, Terry. I'm changing
It's
my.
$1,000. Buy the fucking
Don't-
watch.
Don't do it. It's
I
a
already
fake.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.